We're destroyed because there's more black on black crime throughout the whole earth anywhere you go, right? We kill each other. We don't marry. Are you married? I don't know. Okay, is that your daughter?
No, my neighbor.
Okay, all right, good. But we don't marry our sisters. We hate one another. We are a destroyed nation. And everyone look at us as a spectacle, right? Keep reading.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to keep his commandments.
We're destroyed because we don't keep God's commandments. Our commandment is love thy neighbor as thyself. What color is Christ? You don't know? Ray know, what color is Christ? If you knew Christ was black from when you were her age, you would look at black people differently. Because you would see Christ in him. That's right. I'm not gonna harm my brother because he looks like Christ. Christ is the greatest man that ever walked the earth. You know that, right? But yet, we think he's a white man. So, I'm going to show you that the Bible was written to our forefathers, right? Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Moses spake to all Israel, which are, let's switch spots. Same sorry, forget. Moses spoke to everyone on this side right here. You know the story of Moses? Yeah. So he's speaking to everyone on this side right here. You're from this side, so your forefathers was there. Your people was there well. Read.
Unto all Israel.
Unto all Israel.
On this side Jordan. In the wilderness. In the plain over against the Red Sea.
Now jump to 28, verse 1. So let's see what the contract was that we were under, that we violated. We broke, right? Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
Read.
And it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass, meaning this is going to happen. Read.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
And we will listen to the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To do all his commandments. Read.
Which are commanded this day. That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Okay, now hold on. He said a lot right there. We're going to read it again and we're going to break it down to you. Start from the beginning.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which are commanded this day.
Okay, read this part slow. Read.
That the Lord thy God,
if we did what he told us to do, the Lord thy God, read,
will set thee on high.
What does that mean? The Lord thy God will set thee on high. What does that mean?
I mean, like, get more blessings of life.
Okay, what else? What does it mean? Okay, set thee on high, read.
Above all nations of the earth.
What does it mean to be above all nations of the earth? What does it mean?
Does that mean that he chose the tribes, like all the tribes that he got there? But they're separated, didn't they?
So
God put them in different separated, didn't they? And put the 12 tribes and they get back together.
So let me explain this simple. You got how many pair of shoes you got? See, let's say you got 10 pair of shoes, right? But you got a favorite pair of shoes. And you say, you know what, these are my favorite pair of shoes. These are special to me, right? That's what he's saying about the nation of Israel. When he says set thee above, read that part again, set thee above.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
On high.
Above all nations of the earth.
Not equal, but above all nations of the earth. If we did what? Kept his commandments. But did we keep God's commandments? Watch this. Jump to verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
But it's going to come to pass, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we don't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which are commanded this day.
Read this part slow. Read.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we disobey God's commandments, he will curse his people. You got any children?
Yeah.
You got children?
Yeah.
So let's say my children and your children come together, but you got your children special rules. They say, hey, child, don't go across that street. But I didn't give my child no rule. So all our children go together, but your children go across the street and disobey your rules. Are you gonna spank them? Or are you gonna punish them?
Yeah, I guess so.
There you go. You understand now.
Yeah.
Every child's not gonna get punished, but his children's gonna get punished. We are God's children. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Read up. Read it again.
But it shall come to pass,
What is gonna come to pass? Read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which are commanded this day, that all these curses
All these curses.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, you said the Bible has been tampered with, right? Now, let's keep reading to see if Bible history matches to world history. Read the next verse.
Cursed shall thou be in the city,
Cursed shall I be in the city. Let's start right there. What does it mean to be cursed in the city? I'm from America. In America. And the ghettos are the worst part of the cities where our people live.
You don't find that suspicious?
In the best part, the richest, the nicest area people, other nations live. Is that a curse? Is that the same here?
Yeah, same.
That's what it means to be cursed in the city.
That's right.
Right? Now let's keep reading. Read the next one.
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed should I be in the field. What does that mean? 100 years ago, 200 years ago, what were we doing in the field for free? Farming, slavery, right? Is that not world history? Read out, right? Guess what? There's more. Jump to verse 32. Watch this. I'm gonna show you slavery in the Bible. So when you see world history matches with the Bible, you can't say that it's been tampered with. This is world history, right? Verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that world history? How did my people re-look alike? But yet I'm in America and you're here. How did that happen?
Same race and that. Same background type of it.
Slavery, right?
Yeah.
Read again from the top.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Would you give your son and daughter away? That means they were taken from you, right? By another people. Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them. Or
Your eyes, you're going to see your children taken from you, and you're going to miss your children. You're going to cry for your children. Keep reading.
or the day long. And there shall be no might.
There shall be no might, meaning no military power, no economic power. You can't buy your children back. Keep reading.
In thine hand.
Read. Next verse.
The fruit of thy land.
Okay, now hold on. The fruit of thy land is going to your actual fruit, but also the natural resources, the gold, the oil, the diamonds. Read that part again.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
A nation is going to come from afar and take over your land and take over all your natural resources. Right? That's what they said. Does that sound like slavery? Colonialism? Right? So when you say the Bible has been tampered with, is that not world history? So that's facts. So I show you two facts. I show you the Bible or the Black History book. The people in the Bible are black, and I'm showing you what happened to us as far as world history. Guess what? Guess who did that to us? God did that to us. Watch this. I'm showing you that God put us in slavery because of disobedience. You understand that? I'm gonna prove it to you. Jump to verse 45. No, jump to verse 45, yeah.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is a curse a good thing or bad thing? Bad, right? Read from the top again.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
The church is going to follow you wherever you go throughout time. Meaning 10 years ago, 100 years ago. Come on,
Black history.
hey, we teaching Black history according to the Bible. Black history. Black history is Black Exodus, right? So come in and listen in real quick. We're showing that slavery right now. Who would this happen to? What people? Our people, right? That's in the Bible. That's what I'm reading right now. Read what you got again.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
They're going to chase you wherever you go throughout time. Read.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee.
Till thou be destroyed.
Are we not destroyed right now? Watch this. We're destroyed because there's more black on black crime throughout the whole earth anywhere you go, right? We kill each other. We don't marry. Are you married? I don't know. Okay, is that your daughter?
No, my niece.
Okay, all right, good. But we don't marry our sisters. We hate one another. We are a destroyed nation, and everyone look at us as a spectacle, right? Keep reading.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to keep his commandments.
We're destroyed because we don't keep God's commandments. Our commandment is love thy neighbor as thyself. What color is Christ? You don't know?
What?
Ray know. What color is Christ?
Black, innit?
If you knew Christ was black from when you were her age, you would look at black people differently. Because you would see Christ in him.
That's right.
I'm not gonna harm my brother because he looks like Christ.
Right.
Christ is the greatest man that ever walked the earth. You know that, right? But yet, we think he's a white man. Or, when I ask someone, they say, well, I don't know. Hey, that's like your great-great-great-grandfather. You should know how he looks.
Yeah.
You should know, don't worry about the boy, they good, they good. Don't worry about it. You good. So, I'm showing you that we've been cursed because we disobeyed God. Where we at?
Verse 46. And there shall be upon thee for a sign.
Hold on. Ray, I'm looking at y'all teaching. So, I'm showing, y'all come right here. Wait, oh, come over here. Come over here. Right here. On that side. So, I'm showing you that we are a cursed people, and the curses are going to continue to follow us. Read 46 again.
Verse 46. And there shall be upon thee.
Hold on. The day is talking about the curses, and the curse is going to be upon thee. Read.
For a sign.
For a sign.
And for a wonder.
What is the purpose of a sign? A sign to that building has a sign to mark that this restaurant is used to mark something. Read it for the again. They shall be upon thee.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
Upon thy seed forever. What's your seed? Your children. So your seed is your children's children. And it said, how long?
Forever.
These curses are going to be with us forever until we change. Again, now Ray, why are we cursed?
South in it, like what's black people get to South in it? It's this one, like, we've been cast from like slavery in it, like.
But what's the reason why we curse? Why we curse? Because we didn't do what? We didn't do what? We broke God. So did you know, I'm going over that we are cursed people because we broke God's commandments. That's what the Bible says, right? Y'all understand this? One more thing. I'm going to show you slave ships in the Bible. So my people got to America by form of slave ship. That's in the Bible as well. Did you know that? Because remember, I'm throwing down the lie that you said that the Bible's been tampered with. It's not. It can't believe it. I'm showing you world history in the Bible. Am I not? And everyone in the Bible is what color? Black. That's right.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.